I guess some of us are outside, right? Let's invite them with a big clap. I guess they must have heard it. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. I, Toastmaster Abhishek Sharma, am very glad to be undertaking the role of Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting, which is the 29th meeting of Whirling Toastmaster Club, along with the joint club meeting with all the clubs of Division K, including North Mandu, ICA, Whirling itself, and Academy. Right. Before proceeding the meeting, I would like to establish some ground rules for the meeting. Please minimize unnecessary noises and unnecessary movements. And I would like to request all of you to keep your devices on silent or vibration mode. Before proceeding the meetings, I would like to ask all of you to place your hand above your heart and close your eyes and repeat after me. At Toastmasters, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you, all of you. So, to take the meeting or to proceed the meeting further, I would like to ask the presiding officer for the today's meeting, Toastmaster Smriti, to come up on the stage, and please welcome her with a big round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek, for taking the role of Sergeant at Arms at the very last moment. Even he was not aware of his role for today. And thank you for doing the role beautifully. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests from Whirling, Academia, North Mandu, and ICA on the joint meeting, as rightly said by our Sergeant at Arms. And I'm the Charter President of Whirling Toastmasters Club and the presiding officer for today's joint meeting. I'd like to emphasize on the Toastmasters missions once again. Toastmaster began as a series of speaking clubs organized by Ralph C. Smedley while he was working for the Young Men's Christian Association in Bloomington, Illinois, United States. The first unofficial Toastmaster meeting was held in March 24, 1905. If you have to talk about Toastmaster history in Nepal, Kathmandu Toastmaster is the first ever official Toastmaster, which was established in 1991 and is also one of the oldest club in District 41. As I said about the first Toastmaster club in Nepal, I would like to also announce that today, on the 23rd of August last year, we, Whirling Toastmaster, had our first official meeting. So today we are, let me say, 1 year older. Congratulations to all of us. And as the presiding officer at today's meeting, I'd like to formally open this meeting with this gavel. I'd like to also acknowledge the presence of our Area Director Toastmaster Niva, our Division Director Toastmaster Saroj, and a very special guest with us, Toastmaster Sahil. Thank you for being with us today. As we have a special guest today, our meeting will be in a different format than our regular meetings. We don't have any speakers or evaluators for today, but instead we have a special session from our guest and the table topic session as usual. Today I don't see any other guests who are not from the Toastmaster fraternity, so I'd like to skip the guest introduction round, moving straightly towards the introduction of our TMOE for today's evening. She is none other than Toastmaster Sagarika as the TMOE. Let me introduce her. Toastmaster Sagarika is a member at Academia Toastmaster Club, Vice President Public Relations at Radha Bangla Toastmasters Club. She was a former member at Harvard Toastmasters Club. She is working as an administrator at Radha Bangla Early Childhood Center. She is serving as Area B1 Program Quality Director for the tenure 24-25. She loves to sing. We have heard her singing a lot often, sketch, and play basketball in her free time. She believes living her life to the fullest. So let us all welcome Toastmaster Sagarika with a huge round of applause. And before I hand over to her, there was a special announcement asked me to be made by Toastmaster Sahil in a few days ago to have hold on to pen and paper during the session. So that's it from now, Toastmaster Sagarika.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Good evening.
Good evening.
What a coincidence. I was the TMOE on your first meeting and...
No.
Yeah.
Not on the first.
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
It was
Toastmaster evening. Toastmaster Persian was the general graduated.
I don't think so. Whatever.
It's okay. Okay. With that note, I would like to continue. To feel good about being on stage, what prevents us from feeling good on stage? I would like to ask that question to you. What prevents us from feeling good on stage? Nervousness. Anyone would like to go?
Lack of preparation.
Fear of being judged.
Sorry?
Fear of being judged.
Fear of being judged. Okay. Our minds, we worry about like crazy things going on in our mind and how other will perceive us. We'll think that for a while, and do they think that I'm smart enough? Do they think like I'm smart enough?
Yes.
Am I qualified for this role?
Yes, obviously.
Do I look tired?
No.
Suddenly we go down the rabbit hole, thinking about the million things that could go wrong. Sometimes we feel like our emotion will come out. We might be like sad. Sometimes we go right and speak about a topic that we like to told. We like to say that as we all like to create a story and we draft in our speech. With that note, you all can guess the theme of the meeting, learn to craft. The phrase learn to craft can be about 3 words, that is opening, body and conclusion. And that will be conducted by, to know more about it, that will be conducted by our special guest here, present here. And this meeting was idea of our area director, Toastmaster Niva Manandar, and the bond between it's okay. And the bond between 4 clubs from Area K1 has led to the epic collaboration of this joint meeting. Moving on, before calling our table topic session, I would like to give brief information on how our meeting is conducted. Our entire meeting is conducted into 3 sessions. The first one is table topic session. It is an impromptu session where our table topic master will shoot the topic and you can give your opinion and in that topic, anyone can take the part. So moving on, our second session will be a unique one today. It will be conducted by our guest speaker, and our last section, that is evaluation session, that will be conducted by our general evaluator, Toastmaster Abel. Without any further delay, I would like to request our Toastmaster Abel, who is our general evaluator. Talking about Toastmaster Abel, he is a social entrepreneur seeking to empower young people to make informed voting decisions through meropratinidhi.com while helping students secure college placement and scholarship in the US. As the guidance counselor at the Trinity International College, Toastmaster Abel likes to describe himself as dissonant, as this is only the tip of the iceberg of his conflicting ideas. I would like to request Toastmaster Abel.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Sagarika. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests.
Thank you for that enthusiastic response. So yeah, as you know, we have a special session today, so that indeed changes a little bit of the general evaluation session as well. So today, since we don't have any speeches, we will not be having any direct evaluations. Generally in Toastmasters, we have team of direct evaluators and indirect evaluators. However, today I have my team of general evaluators, my team of indirect evaluators with me, and they are the tag team and the ballot counter, who I feel like is okay. Since we have a table topic session, we do have a ballot counter as well. So firstly, I would like to introduce the grammarian and ask them to present their role. Grammarian Toastmaster Samriddhi Karki is a social butterfly whose battery finishes time and again. By profession, she is a profit recovery analyst and she is currently pursuing her MBA at Herald College. She's also a Kathak dancer. She's a beautiful Kathak dancer. She's currently serving as the Vice President Education at North Mandu Toastmasters Club for the year 2024-2025. She's also the Secretary of Area K1 2024-2025. Please explain your role, Toastmasters Samriddhi.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Firstly, I would like to apologize for being late. I lost my way here. I dearly apologize. So, how does it sound when I say I is the grammarian for today's meeting? It sounds odd, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Exactly. So today, I am the grammarian for the meeting. So, I also have a word of the day, that is euphoria. Can you please say it with me? Euphoria.
Euphoria.
So let's move on to the meaning. The meaning of euphoria is a feeling or state of intense excitement and happiness. Now, when we use it in a sentence, it can be used as the euphoria of attending a joint meeting is a feeling that I'll never forget. And there's a rule in Toastmasters: whenever the word of the day is used, we give a thumbs up. So I will be the grammar Nazi and I will be writing down the good uses of word, bad uses of word, and also I'll be providing the improvements that can be done for the improper use of the word. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samriddhi, for a creative presentation of your explanation of your role. And now I would like to invite Toastmaster Khagendra, who is the R counter for the day, to explain his role. Toastmaster Khagendra is a BBA student at Thames International College. He is the VPE of Academia Toastmasters Club as well as the PQD of Area K1. He likes to travel to new places and interact with new people. He also loves trekking and hiking. He is humble and kind to everyone. He is ambitious and he is on the journey of his dream life. Over to you.
Good evening, Toastmasters and their guests. I'm very pleased to be the counter of this meeting. As a counter, as we all know, in the speeches there are many repetitive words and pause fillers as are, and repetitive words as and, or, etc. I'll be looking after the repetitive words as well as the pause fillers, which will definitely improve in the speakers as well as in the speeches. So at the end of the meeting, I'll be submitting my report as per the call of the evaluator, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Khagendra. The penultimate member of the indirect evaluation team is our timer, Toastmaster Pora Limbu. Toastmaster Pora is from ICA Toastmasters Club. She's the VPE currently at the club, and she is IGNOU, Indira Gandhi National Open University, ICA learner of humanities and sociology, a communications freelancer. She enjoys hiking, camping. Over to you, Toastmaster Pora.
During evaluator, this is my first time as a timer, so please, pardon me if there's any errors of my part. Today, since we don't have any speakers, I don't have to announce the time for the evaluation, right?
You have to do the timing for the table topics
Table
as well
topics, okay.
as
So for the table topics, I think the green card is shown at 1 minute, I'll be showing it, and for the yellow card it's at 1 minute 30 seconds, and for the red card it's at 2 minutes. And towards the end of the meeting, I'll be giving my report, presenting to the general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kora. Finally, our ballot counter for the day is Toastmaster Madan Kumar Paneru. Toastmaster Madan is interested in athletics. He's an athletics enthusiast, environmental activist, humanitarian worker, and an aspiring entrepreneur. He loves reading, walking, running, and cycling. He's an MBA graduate from ICA and club president of ICA Toastmasters Club. Over to you, Toastmaster Madan.
Good evening, everyone. Today, as a ballot counter, I will be collecting votes from all of you under two topics: better table topic speaker and better vote takers. So, and at the end of the meeting, when called upon by the Toastmaster of the evening, I will be announcing the awards just like the Oscar awards. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Madan. This is it for now.
Okay, the first question is who is a communication freelancer and enjoys hiking and camping? Toastmaster Araksha.
Toastmaster Farhan.
You're right.
Actually, I was about to come after that point because I think I'll be allowed to answer other questions as well.
You are not bad.
Okay, Mike. Okay, the second one is he likes to travel new places and interact with new people. Toastmaster Madan. Yes, you're right. My third question is she's also a Kathak dancer. Toastmaster Neenal.
I think the question has to be related with whirling as well.
Now my last question for now is he loves cycling. Toastmaster Saros. Toastmaster Krishna. Toastmaster Mother. Yes, you're right.
It doesn't even remind me.
Please share the chocolates with whirling Toastmasters.
Okay, now moving on. There are more chocolates. Moving on. Without any further delay, I would like to request our table topic master, Toastmaster Samani Suradi, who is VP Education at Whirling Toastmaster Club, currently working at Whirling's CRS department as a CSR project manager, professional and educational contributor at KFA Business School on CRM and knowledge management. She loves to explore the new places, listen music, cooking, good food, etc. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sagarika. What an Eurofic today event, because we are collaborating 4 clubs of Division K. So without much taking time, I'm going to conduct table topic session for today, and sharing about table topic session. It is a session for impromptu speech, not prepared speech, and I request everyone from guest section to participate in this session. So I have total 5 table topics, and you can choose any one of them. Before going that, I'm going to share some rules about this session. Every table topic speaker needs to speak minimum 45 seconds to be eligible for a voting. After completion of 1 minute, green card will be shown, and after 1 minute 30 seconds, yellow card will be shown, and finally red card will be shown in 2 minutes. To wrap up your speech, extra 30 seconds will be given to all of you. So without taking much time, I'm going to start this session. So I have 5 topics. One is learning, second one is health, third one is social media, fourth one is art of speaking, and fifth is value of travel. So who wants to come first and give your table topic in front of us and make this event euphoric? Anyone? Otherwise, I will. Okay. Toastmaster Arakshan. Welcome. So I have 5 topics. You have to choose one. Okay, you can.
Social media. Good luck.
You have a question.
I thought the question was social media.
That
Is social media more beneficial or harmful to society? Turns out I deactivated my Instagram account yesterday. And why did I deactivate my Instagram account? Because I think social media is more harmful than beneficial to society. Fellow Toastmasters, presiding officer, and dear guests. I realized something when I was using social media every day of my life. When I visited a cafe with a person that I feel really close to, when I ordered the jhol mama, the first thing I started doing was clicking its picture instead of actually savoring the mama. I realized that when I went on a trek to Sivapuri National Park and I saw a beautiful bird standing on a tree, the first thing that I did was take out my phone and click a picture. And there were many more realizations that happened with me during the course of time. And what I realized is, with social media, we've actually started living in the past. Because what is a picture? It's a picture of a moment that has already gone by. And social media is not merely a platform where you put on posts, you share your thoughts, but I started realizing that it's a philosophy that you're actually incorporating in your life, that you're actually letting go of the present and you're living in the past. And when I realized that I do not want to live in the past, I want to actually see the bird and acknowledge the beauty that the bird is displaying, the bird and its song that is singing, the chirping of the birds. The social media, the phone, everything started disappearing. And I started living in the moment. Thank you.
That was a really good table topic speech presented by our table topic master Arakshan. Now I have 4 topics, so please raise your hand. We have another speaker. You have to choose one. Please share with the audience.
Health. The topic is, what strategies do you use to maintain a healthy work-life balance? So thank you so much, Table Talking Master, for such a beautiful topic.
All the best.
Okay, thank you so much. I thought it started. So work-life balance, it's a very difficult job, right? Because when I was in Dubai for a year, my work started at 9 and ended at 7 officially. But I had to leave home by 7 in the morning and I reached home at 10 at night. So there was no other life, I think. The work life was my entire life. But something which helped me to maintain the work-life balance was the friends I met in the workplace. You know, guys, what we do, we tentatively say that they are my colleagues, not friends. So I believe that if you make your friends in your office itself, you will get that work-life balance which is needed. And for family, there's always weekends. And weekends are dedicated to my family because that's when my father, my mom, my sister, everyone is free. Otherwise, they're also working and they're also tired. I think after 10, nobody wants to go out and have a cup of tea or enjoy. What we do is we'll have a little talk, maybe share what we're feeling at the full day, that what did we do today and how did we feel doing that. That one cup of tea at night with my parents, we share everything. That today at office, this happened. Then I did this, and it helped me. And I think that is what is work-life balance for me. Maintaining work where I have friends, where maintaining family where I have friends, and I have friends in club as well. Thank you so much.
Taking a tip from a Toastmaster Krishna, we must balance our work life and personal life, and we must celebrate a moment with our parents as well. So I have left 3 topics in my hand. So who would like to come up on the stage and give a speech on these 7 topics? Anyone? Please raise your hand. Otherwise, I have to point out the person. Okay, welcome. All the best. Please share your topic with everyone.
So my topic is a value of travel.
You have a question? Also your question.
How does travel enrich our lives and broaden our perspectives? Okay. So since childhood, my family has been someone who loves to travel, but on a religious perspective. So when I was small, we used to go to India, basically to all the temples in Karnataka, in South India, and in North India. So over there, I used to learn that our religion is same, but the way people live is completely different. I realized that people share this, different way of living, and those travel experiences used to teach me that how as a person we could learn something from them. So recently I went to Rishikesh for my brother's marriage. It was an impromptu plan, I never intended to, but over there I did those things that were never in my plans as well. For example, I was someone who never was confident in water, but then I did rafting over there. So that was one kind of experience that is still with me, because I knew, okay, now I am someone who can enjoy in waters. And then we had this experience where we got stuck in jungle at night. We wanted to see some creatures like birds, but our guide mismanaged the travel time, and which is why we got stuck in the jungle. But over there I saw beautiful waterfalls. I was like, bathing in them. So that was kind of little bit experiences that I carried with me. So I think this is something that you can take away from those experiences, where you are so much entitled into your daily life. Monotony is everywhere around you, and these are the travel experiences that actually frees you out and makes you time to think about yourself, and also broadens your perspective about life, that okay, this is. And I think it also helps us to reach closer to our goals. Maybe sometimes we are so stuck in our lives that we do not know where we are going, but this is kind of a break that we take for ourselves, and maybe it just gives us a wider perspective. So yeah, that's it.
Let's take some tips from Minal as well, Toastmaster Minal as well, and we need to set our life plan and frequently travel to make our life euphoric way. So I have 2 topics in my hand. So she's also helping her to raise her hand. Please welcome.
The title is Learning. How does continuous learning contribute to personal and professional growth? Thank you for the question. Indeed, learning definitely has in personal and professional growth. We all agree, don't we?
Yes.
I would like to give my own example. Since I joined Toastmaster a year ago, I was kind of introvert that always afraid to come in front and speak. I used to stay away from people or make very few friends. But since I joined Toastmasters, I have, let's say, I have developed personally that I now become a bit confident while coming in front of the stage and speaking and making friends and involved in many other different activities with along with them. So I personally believe that learning always helps to everyone because learning helps us to develop our personal. Thank you.
Now, last one topic is left. So, okay. Please share your topic as well.
Art of speaking.
You have a question?
Okay. What are the most important skills to develop for effective public speaking? Thank you so much, ma'am, for the question. The most important skill to develop the effective publication is the confident. When you are coming to the stage, first thing is confident. When you have courage to come in the stage, public speaking will come to you. So the second thing I think that in public speaking, we need to practice a lot and a lot. Before coming to the stage, if anyone in the world, you can see the Leonardo, I forgot the name. Yes, when he came in the stage, but before that he has practiced 1,000 times. 1,000 times. So the second step is you have to practice a lot for the public speaking. And third thing is the script. So script is the most important thing. So what we are talking about. And in public speaking, we can add humor that will make more effective your communication. So these are the things, and what to say more. And we all are here to learn and develop in the public speaking. So the Toastmaster is for that only, for the public speaking. And I also came here. I was not looking for the Toastmaster. I was not knowing about this. But when I saw the social media and all, and most of the people are afraid to come on the stage. So I was also very afraid. And at last, no, this is not the way that I can develop. Then I came and I joined the Toastmaster, North Manila Toastmaster Club. And today I am able to speak in front of you. Thank you so much.
That was the last topic.
Thank you so much.
My Toastmaster, your name, please?
Toastmaster Dilip.
Toastmaster Dilip. So we have come at the end of this table topic session. I would like to ask Trimer if all the speakers are eligible for the voting.
Sorry, everyone is qualified.
Okay, please cast your vote for our best table topic speaker. Also like to request our ballot counter to collect the votes. This is the end of my session. Now I would like to request our Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Sagarita, to take up the charge of this program.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mami. That was a really nice table topic session. Before moving to table topic session, I would like to test you all for your listening skill again. Okay? Yeah. This time, 2 questions are there. And the question is, likes to describe himself as dishonest, as this is only the tip of the iceberg of his conflicting ideas. Who is he?
Can the person
Toastmaster Hopper.
Yeah, you're right. And my next question is, loves to explore the new places, listen music. You? Yeah.
That's me.
Not you. Yeah.
Samani. Now you appreciate that topic with me. Toastmaster Sagarita.
Without any further delay, I would like to introduce you to our guest speaker, who is Toastmaster Sahil Baral. He is the founder of Dunio Digital, a digital solutions company that makes you look, feel, and function better online and works with brands from the sectors in education, health, and travel for digital and hospitality marketing. He loves using the stage of Toastmasters to share stories, learn about others, and excel personally and professionally in the process. An ideal day off would involve him playing video games and eating good food with people he loves the most. I'd like to give the stage to our guest speaker, Toastmaster Sahil Baral.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Ever since the competition, the district level competition, I've been called a lot of names. Some call me the champion, some call me an international speaker, some call me the best speaker in Nepal, and I cringe to myself every time I hear these words, because I'm none of that. I'm absolutely none of that. I'm just a simple boy who loves that seal so much, the seal of Toastmasters. And it turns out that I crafted my speech better in a way that it sounded good, it felt good, and could inspire a particular number of people in the right stage. So I'm glad to be here, everybody. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Neera, for reaching out to me for this session. I'm just going to close this door. I'll tell you the reason later. Is everything okay? That's okay. We've got to be comfortable first. That's fine. Go ahead. Timer, could you grace me sometime, please? Yes. Yes. Good? Yes. Oh, you couldn't see me. Okay. Awesome. So, continue. I'm none of that. None of those words that have been called to me with all due respect. Obviously, I really love when Toastmasters look up to me, but I'm just a boy who loved this seal so much. And that's exactly what I'm here for. In this session today, it's going to be very specific. It's not going to be about, now you should craft a good speech, you've got to practice more, you can do it, public speaking, it's all about the fear. It's going to be none of that. Well, some of that, but more importantly, It's going to be about how to craft the journey, the entire journey that it takes for you as a Toastmaster to ultimately go on the stage and give a speech that you're proud of, your club is proud of, and hopefully the nation is proud of one day. Right? And you could use these techniques not just at Toastmasters, because we all know this is just 1.5 hours of our week. Once we leave that door, there's college, there's school, there's presentations, there's everything, right? So the 4 things that I'm going to share with you today, you could use that in your line of work as well. And I hope you make notes. That's why I asked the presiding officer, to have you with a pen and paper, because there's going to be a few activities as well. All right, let's begin. A bit about me. This is my company. It's pronounced Lunio, Lunio Digital. And our job is simple. We make businesses look, feel, and function better online. That's all we do. We're a digital marketing company, and that's our job. That was just a shameless plug. It's nothing to do with this speech. 2016, that picture was my first day in Australia. And the reason why I'm showing this here is because that year was very special to me. In 2015, I was with a club called Himalaya Toastmasters, which still exists today. Wonderful club. From 2015 to 16, then I moved overseas. Then in 2022, that was my last picture there. A lot of memories, no hair, and I came back. I didn't join any Toastmasters club in Australia for 7 years, because trust me, I didn't like any of it. That's why this country feels so special. The Toastmasters environment is powerful, and we've got to be there to experience how special this really is. So it took me 32 years to come up with these points. And these points may not be final. It's just a bit about me. If you were to talk about me to someone else when I'm not in the room, you could ideally define me as a digital marketer, as a teacher, who loves playing video games, who loves public speaking, who loves podcasts, making and listening podcasts, and is a member of Shangri-La Toastmasters Club. And I'll take this moment to invite you on Wednesdays to Attic in Ganesher. Right, so moving directly on. Toastmaster Saroj. Why was this session called Craft a Great Speech, not Write a Great Speech? What does craft mean to you?
Enjoying the process.
Wow. Enjoying the process, right? It's nothing to do with the technicalities. It's the process that you're enjoying. So there is a difference in how do you write a speech and how do you craft a speech. Writing a speech could be Toastmaster Uppal sitting down and starting to write in a library. It may take him 30 minutes to write a good speech. But crafting a speech could take months, could take years. And crafting something could take your entire lifetime. That's what great speakers and great writers and artists are, right? They take their childhood traumas, their first love, their breakups, and everything into paper, and that's their craft. That's how you craft a speech. So for me, it's more important to learn how to craft a good speech than to write a good speech, because once you have all the basics with you, you could sit down in a library, sipping a cup of coffee, and write something that you're proud of again. So we'll be more focusing on the crafting part of speech writing. All right? So craft. I normally don't put a lot of words into the presentation, but I want to show you a particular definition that I really like. And let's read it word by word. The process of skillfully creating something with purpose, starting with the right mindset, organizing your ideas and shaping them into something that truly connects and leaves a lasting impression. What a beautiful definition this is. But let's focus on the key points here. Creating something with purpose, right mindset, organizing your ideas, shaping them into something that truly connects. These 4 points. Creating something, right mindset, organizing, and something that truly connects. Toastmasters, what a beautiful organization, right? We're all a part of it. Some may believe in the philosophy, some may not. For me personally, it has helped me excel my career and my personal life as well. I definitely have found out that I am an introvert. I don't like talking so much or mingling so much in parties, except whenever needed. But this organization has given me the strength to, when come up on stage, to at least own my time, to make an impact, and it doesn't matter if I'm an introvert or an extrovert. And I'm sure it has been the case for most of you as well. That's why this system works so much. However, Toastmasters is not perfect. I've found that sometimes it has limited me in a box. It hasn't allowed me to move. It's given me projects and purposes and evaluations that I've found myself really bogged down with. It's not perfect at all. So I agree with you if you don't agree with me that Toastmasters isn't the go-to organization for everything public speaking. There are flaws to it. But just so you and I we are both on the right understanding of things, let's play a small game. It's very simple. A true or false. If you think the statement is true, give me a thumbs up. If you think it's false, give me a thumbs down. There is no right or wrong answer. It could be anything, really. Right? I believe speeches at Toastmasters will help me excel in my line of work. Yeah, there is a thumbs down. There is a what is that? Is that a neutral? Oh, okay, there's a thumbs down here. Okay, 2 thumbs down, many thumbs up. And it's okay, right? There could be some individuals who don't believe that this is going to help them excel in their line of work. But for most of this room, we do think there's something that we can take out of this organization. So that's good. You need a lot of dramatization for vocal variety and body language, the purpose. Okay, there is a thumbs down, there's quite a, the majority of thumbs down, there is a thumbs up, quite a few. Okay, so you do need vocal variety and body language, but you don't need to dramatize it, is my opinion. But for some people, again, rolling on the stage and stomping it could help, right? Making a bit of drama, because it could help for their speech, and that's fine. So there's both spectrums. You could need a lot of vocal variety, sometimes not, like TED Talks. When you watch a TED Talk, it's as impactful as anything, right? But there isn't a lot of body language or vocal variety. It's very straightforward because that's the organization. TED, the organization requires its speeches to be like that, right? But for your personal philosophy, you may need a lot of dramatization, and that's fine. You can use notes. What do we think? You can use notes, yeah? Could I request more participation, please, for this? From the back as well? Depends on the length? Okay, so it could be anything, right? And Toastmaster Arakshan is right. If it's organization and impact, using these 4 pillars, hopefully we can go on and craft a great speech. The mindset. If I ask you, Toastmaster Sagarika, to tell me the most interesting day of your life.
Interesting day of my life.
I'm sure you have one, but would it take you some time for you to answer that?
Yeah.
Right. Some people may even be nervous. Sometimes you may forget your entire life. It all goes blank. You forget everything. If I ask somebody from there, it's going to be total disaster for you, right? And a lot of times it happens to the best speakers in the world, the sharpest people in the world. That's because we generally don't write our stories down. And nobody does. Nobody does really write their stories down. Whatever we go through throughout the day, we don't go home, and some people write a journal, but we don't write specific stories down. But one of the biggest and the best ways to have that mindset in order to craft a great speech, one day write a great speech in that library, is to know that what you've been through. You've got to actually know what impacts you in your life and put it on paper. How many times has it been that we tell ourselves, I don't have to write it down, and then we forget? Right? Happens almost all the time. So look for stories and start planting those story seeds. What is a story seed? I have one in my phone as well, in the Notes app. What is a story seed? Toastmaster Arakshan, you look very concerned. What do you think is a story seed?
I think you jot down a few things about the incident, and it's like later on you revisit that seed or the thing that you jot down and actually elaborate.
Excellent. Yeah, so you jot it down and you revisit it later. I love that word. So planting a story seed looks something like this. This happened to me in the LinkedIn headquarters in Sydney. I met a guy. He had long hair and he could speak all sorts of languages, French, English, Spanish. And he hated networking as well. I hate networking. I feel very, again, restrained. I find it very fake, for the lack of a better word. And he had the same thing. But that night we connected. We sat down, we spoke about business ideas and his work and my work. We connected on LinkedIn. Then one day, he disappeared. I searched him on LinkedIn. His name was Jacob, and he worked for some bank that I forgot. And I couldn't find him anymore. I called him. His phone was switched off. And I figured that he speaks so many languages, he must be traveling the world. But he was nowhere to be found. And he was this handsome man, charming personality, never to be seen again. I had hopes that I would be friends with him, but no, he was nowhere to be seen. There's no way for me to contact him. And this person had a profound impact in my life. And this is something that truly happened. And do you think, Toastmaster Niva, I could write a speech about this now? I could, right? It may be something interesting for people to listen to. Oh, who is this Jacob guy, right? I could tell him about the adventures that I had planned with him as a friend. But it never happened. Stories like these, planting seeds like these, help you understand what's happening in your life even better, especially when you can connect it to one day writing a speech. But I'm not just going to give you an example of what a story seed could be. Right? A good story seed has these 4 elements. Number 1 is a character, Jacob. Number 2 is setting, networking event in the LinkedIn headquarters. Number 3 is an event that happens, right? I connected with him and then he disappeared. And feeling, how did that make me feel? I was distraught, I was disheartened. So these 4 pillars make up a good story. And these 4 pillars could help you write something in your notes app that is easier for you to understand. It's not a speech yet, but it can one day, it has the potential to be a speech, right? Let's do a small activity now, right? We'll allocate 2 minutes for this. Using these 4 pillars, the character, the setting, the event, and the feeling, let's try and come up with a story seed. It could be something that happened in your life, a real event, or a hypothetical event. But using these 4 pillars, let's try and come up with a rough idea of a story, of something that happened. Think of a character. Think of where you were. Think of something that happened where you were. And how did that make you feel? Could be 5 lines, could be 2 lines, but plant a seed. That character could be your pet, could be an animal. Okay, we'll take 15 seconds now. Awesome. All right. Is there anybody who wants to share their story seed that they just wrote? Yes? Could I have your name, please? Tanisha. Tanisha.
So, as per these 4 pillars, I have one character named Dog. It's my pet, Bruno. Second, I met him at the street, and when I saw him, like I can see that like one help me, and that one innocent, I need you feeling in his eyes, and feeling was I felt connected, and that was meant to be. I met him, and I adopted him.
Wow. What's his name again? Bruno. So this is something that really happened.
It's
Awesome. Are you a Toastmaster or?
yeah,
Toastmaster Tanisha, so is this something that you could one day convert to a speech?
yeah, I wish.
So the 4 formations could help you kind of plant a seed today? Awesome. Thank you very much. Anyone else would like to share? Awesome. You could do it from there, sir. That's fine.
Okay, I come to the stage.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I forgot your name.
Dilip. Toastmaster Dilip.
Toastmaster Dilip.
Yeah, while I was traveling from Kolkata to Singapore, okay, then when I entered inside the flight, there was a middle seat, and I was allotted the middle seat. At the side, there was the fat South Indian guy who has covered my half of the seat. And at this side, there was a Chinese guy, so I was the sandwich between the India and China. And
Basically,
then comes
Basically, you became Nepal.
Nepal, yes.
India and China.
And then the air hostess came, and she was announcing that welcome to this flight, and I'm going to teach you how to fasten the seat belt. Okay. Then there is 2 doors outside, 2 doors backside. So these are the character and the event and the feeling that I was feeling sleepy at the 1 a.m. at the morning, and they were just disturbing me. So these are the things. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dilip.
Thank you.
That could have made you feel cozy as well, between 2 sandwich at 1 p.m., 1 a.m. on a flight, right? Just doze up very nicely. Awesome. So hopefully you could write down on paper things you never thought about and organize it in a way things you never thought about. That could one day again turn into a good speech. Now, how does this relate to a mindset? Planting story seeds ensure that you don't forget the interesting things that happen in your life. Something could happen today when you are driving home, good things, and you could forget it if you don't write it down. But if you do, one day, again, I keep harping about it, one day you could write a great speech. Title. When I showed this slide earlier, there was a lot of yeses when it came to title. Do we think generally, a raise of hands, a title makes a difference on a good speech?
Yes.
Awesome. What's in a name is what they say. I say, especially when it comes to writing a speech or Toastmasters, there's a lot in a name. Before we get there, what's the benefit of a great title, Toastmaster Saroj? One benefit.
Confidence within myself when I have a great title.
Oh wow. Okay, I never thought of it that way. Okay, confidence in yourself. You know, when I thought I had a great title, you know how I felt? I walk into a room and I could feel the energy. I could feel the buzz. I could feel that people were already talking about my speech before I even came on stage. A sense of element, a sense of mystery. This was one of my titles, The Misjudged Army. What do we think this speech was about? One word. The Misjudged Army. What could this speech be about?
Story of an army.
About the war.
About the war, story of an army that were misjudged, probably, right? This speech was in fact about gamers, gaming. The title could have also been Gamers Are Humans Too. Or the title could have been Benefits of Gaming. But I deliberately put my title The Misjudged Army. As soon as I walked into Attic on that Wednesday at 6 p.m., the first person I meet asks me, "Ooh, interesting title, I wonder what this is." And the second person asks me as well. And the third person asks me as well. Maybe that's where what you said relates to me. I felt confident. I knew that people were eager to listen to my speech. Title made a big difference. And it could make you confident, like Toastmaster Saroj. What about this? Life behind bars. Imprisonment? Yeah? Anyone else?
Marriage.
Sorry?
Corporate jobs.
Corporate jobs, right? So now we're connecting into the truly creative realm of writing titles. It could be corporate jobs. It could be someone waiting for you at home who puts you behind bars. Sorry?
Job from 9 to 6.
Job from 9 to 6, corporate life, right?
Bartender.
Bartender, could be that, right? Now that you think about it, as a writer, it could be anything, right? Well, this title actually was not by me, it was by someone else. And this speech was about my friend Toastmaster Ashrish's small puppy who was sick for 35 days and had to go to the vet and was put in a cage for the entire duration. Imagine the title was My Puppy's Struggle. It's fine if the title is My Puppy's Struggle. If it works for you, it works for you, right? But here we are talking about potentially writing an impactful speech that makes you feel confident, right? So instead of possibly a topic like Leo, my puppy, or My Puppy's Struggle, something mysterious, something with a sense of zing. So a good title, again, there are foundations to this as well. A good title doesn't reveal too much, can give multiple meanings, and maintains some level of suspense, much like a first date, right? There isn't much that you can tell from that topic, yet it has some element, something related to your speech. Again, an activity. We'll take 2 minutes for this as well. Imagine a situation now. You went to the zoo and met someone special. Could be anything, right? Using these 3 foundations just discussed, not revealing too much, can give multiple meanings, and maintains some level of suspense. Let's try and craft a title for a speech like that. You go to the zoo and you meet someone special. Let's go. We have 2 minutes. Okay, I see a few ready faces. Who wants to voluntarily share theirs? Yeah, Toastmaster Khagendra?
My title goes like, Something Crazy Happened.
Something crazy happened. So that would be a title. And why did you choose this title? What did you find appealing about it?
Because it can't reveal anything. Yeah, and it gives a multiple meaning, like what happened, like something positive and negative. There might be two responses, and maintain some level of suspense that audience wants to listen what has happened with me.
But something crazy happened.
Something crazy happened.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Khagendra. So something crazy happened. Yeah, we'll get back to you. That could be a great start to a speech as well. You could enter the stage saying, something crazy happened. Could be one way of doing it. Connecting your speech to the title as well. Right? Awesome. Some level of suspense maintained. Yes? There was someone who raised their hand, yeah?
Wild encounters.
Wild encounters. Right? Could be safari, could be a date at the zoo, we don't know. Could be a wild encounter. Yes?
Dear monkey.
Dear monkey. Now we're talking.
So I want to give a little background of my topic. So I think if I did meet someone special, that would be if I would offer them help, or that person would offer me help. I think that would be a good, that would be a way I would initiate a conversation with someone. So my topic is, can I help?
Can I help? Awesome. Yeah. So that would work depending on the content of your speech, right? Yeah. We had one hand raised.
Control nature in hand. Control nature in hand.
Control nature in hand. Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
A love triangle.
A love triangle. Yeah. That's what's Neva.
Gem in a crowd. Gem in a crowd.
Gem in a crowd. Some would think Toastmaster Neva has found a gem in the form of a person, an animal, we don't know. Yeah, one more.
Closed forest.
Closed forest. Closed forest or closed? Closed forest. Awesome. So, crafting these titles, hopefully, can 2007, the iPhone launch. Because Steve Jobs, even in that do for you. This is better than 100% of all the products out there. And you should buy it too. But before you buy it, it's only going to be available in September, and there's going to be limited launches. And guess what? The Nokia keypad phone was $399. The iPhone's going to be $599, just $200 more, and you could have the most advanced phone on the planet, but you've got to wait for 2 months. Creating that structure, creating that excitement, giving a problem and giving a solution to the same helps in any situation, whether it be a speech or a social situation. If you don't believe me, let's craft a speech right now. There is that project called Leadership Styles, right? Very boring project, sorry, area directors and officers. I find it extremely boring, but here's how you possibly could write a speech about it and make it interesting. Problem. Most people are confused about their leadership styles. Vision. I have done some research and I want to share my leadership styles with you today. Solution. You can apply these leadership styles to excel at your work and get a promotion. This is a solution to all the problems that you have because you don't have a leadership style, is what it's saying. Excitement. This is how I grew my career after learning my leadership style. This is how I grew my business from $1 million turnover to $10 million in a matter of 2 months. Sorry, 2 years, because I learned about my leadership styles. I know this is a very basic formula for a speech right now, what's on the screen, but it works in crafting a complex speech into a more simple one. The impact. How do we make an impact even when you leave the room? How do you have people talking about it? We've all heard this quote before. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. And obviously it applies to man, woman, everybody, right? The 13 times effect. The only suggestion that I have for you in making an impactful speech. I practice any speech at least 13 times. Anything that I write, I want to deliver on stage, whether it be a district level speech or it could be a club level speech, I practice it 13 times. At Toastmaster Khagendra, 13 times, just because I practice it, doesn't make me perfect. But it makes me confident that I've done enough homework to deliver a good speech. A lot of times we go on stage or we come to Toastmasters meeting and we say, oh, मैले त practice नै गर्न पाएको छैन, मैले त गरेकै छैन. Even in exams we say that, मैले त पढेकै छैन. We love saying that, it's a part of our culture and that's fine. But if you want to deliver a speech that can rock the whole world, which one day you could do it, that cannot be an excuse. You have to put in the practice like Toastmaster Dilip's table topics. You have to put in the practice, otherwise it's absolutely not going to work. Practice is the greatest strength our Toastmasters can have. If you can't do it 13 times, you've got to find your box. 13 works for me. When I do it 13 times, I tell myself, hey, Sahil, you've done enough. Let's go and give the speech now. For you, could be taking a video and sending it to your mentor. For you, could be practicing it on the terrace of your home because that's your safe space. Could be anything, but find your 13 times. Find enough times for you to practice. And if it's important for you, you will definitely find a way, right? So if you haven't given speeches, now is the time to contact your mentor, your president, and book your slot and give that speech. So I hope this session you can take these 4 foundations: having the right mindset, crafting a great title, organizing your speech, and delivering a speech that makes an impact. With this, I pass the floor. I'm sorry, Tamara.
Thank you, Dr. Sahil, for your lovely session. Before moving on to our evaluation session, I would like to request our area director, Toastmaster Meera Manandar, to come here and give a token of appreciation to Toastmaster.
So maybe we can call it division director. Then the division director will also give it.
Our division director Toastmaster Sarus to come here.
Wow, this is spoiling the champion. Wow, can I just say something quick? It also has my name on it.
Yes.
That's, oh, thank you so much for this. Thank you so much.
Wow, that was a really an amazing session. Before that, I have 3 questions left. So the first one is, what are the 4 important aspects of craft a speech?
Mindset, title, organization.
Prospective champion here.
My next question is, a person who likes to play video games. Name a person. This is one of the last question. What was the name of a person that Toastmaster Sahil talked about? Jacob. Toastmaster Samani.
I will share with Toastmaster Smriti. I will share with you.
Thank you.
Hey.
And not with us.
And anyone.
There's a saying, a wise man speaks because he has to share something. He has to talk about something that attached with him. And something that, talking about speech crafting, a person talks about the emotion, about the feelings, about what he or she has to say on the stage. And this Toastmaster is all about sharing your feelings to the audience. With that note, I would like to give this stage to our general evaluator to conduct the last
session. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sagarika. What a euphoric moment session this has been. I am absolutely stunned by the brilliance of the session that I just witnessed, and I would really like to take this opportunity, snatch this opportunity to express my immense gratitude and absolutely love your session, Toastmaster Sahil. Thank you so much for being here with us today. So we are starting the final segment of the general evaluation session, and since we don't have any particular speeches today, we don't have the direct evaluations. we will be having our indirect evaluations. And for that, I would like to ask the grammarian Toastmaster Samriddhi to start with her report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Let me start with the good use of the words. First is monotony, the seal of Toastmasters, own my time, ruling on the stage, profound impact, and distraught. Now, the bad use, or I would say improper use of the word and their possible improvements would be I have left 3 topics, could be I have 3 topics left. Learning helps us to develop our personal, could be helps us in developing. First thing is the confident, could be first thing is the confidence, or first thing is confidence. Came in stage could be came on the stage. Now the word of the day, euphoria, was used by table topic master thrice. Let's clap. And the general evaluator for once. Over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samriddhi, for that elaborate report. I would now like to invite the accountant Toastmaster Khagendra to give his report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I am ready with my report. And yesterday, Toastmaster Krishna has 2 hours. Presiding officer Toastmaster Smriti has several hours. Toastmaster Sagarika as a PMO has 3 hours. General Evaluator till now has no hours. Then after moving towards the introduction section of tag team timer, finally Toastmaster Paralimbu has 2 hours in the introduction section. Then after grammarian flawless today. Moving forward to table topic master, Toastmaster Samani Subeti has 3 hours, 1 arm. Then after Toastmaster is speaker section, Toastmaster Arxen has 1 hour. Then after Toastmaster Krishna was flawless. Toastmaster Meenal and Toastmaster Susmita has several hours. Then after Toastmaster Dilip has 1 hour. That's it from my side, and thank you for having a great session, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Khagendra. I would now like to invite our, before I invite our timer, I would first like to give my general evaluation for the meeting. Timer, please time me for 3 to 5 minutes. So, this has been indeed a very wonderful session for me. Right from the beginning, when the SAA came in, I really loved how we were reminded of the Toastmasters mission. We had to iterate it, enunciate it, and I got that opportunity to ingrain that mission in my heart. And I really believe in the mission, and that was a wonderful exercise. So thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek, for that wonderful and creative way to reinforce Toastmaster mission. The presiding officer, Toastmaster Smriti, was wonderful, spot on with the history of Toastmasters, international Toastmasters, Nepal, Whirling Toastmasters. Everything was just spot on, and recognition that there were no guests, and moving forward with time, recognizing the distinguished officers. So you ticked all the boxes. Excellent job, Toastmaster Smriti. I will come back to the Toastmaster of the evening. For the table topic master, that was a pretty interesting table topic way of delivering the table topic session, because it had a theme as well as a question. So initially I thought that it was an open table topic session. However, it turned out to be a closed table topic session. You did mention all the rules of table topic sessions as well. So that was really well done. One thing that I would have done if I were in your space was to recognize that all the speakers were from one club, which was North Mandu Toastmasters Club. Maybe I recognize that because I'm from North Mandu as well. So I would have encouraged members from other clubs as well to participate, since this is a joint meeting. Apart from that, a job really well done, table topic master. Toastmaster of the evening. How many of us have had a wonderful time answering those questions and winning the chocolates? What a creative way to, use that introduction that a Toastmaster of the evening gets and really engage with all the members. So I really loved the way you used the resources that you had available to you. So that was really creative and I loved it. And even at the end, the thing where we do active listening, you really reinforced that today as well. So hats off to Toastmasters. Now, I've been given this opportunity as a general evaluator to express my opinions on the Speechcraft session as well. So I'd like to take that opportunity. Firstly, what a privilege once again to be here. I had to mention this. Toastmaster Sahil, you are a fantastic speaker, obviously. Everyone knows that. But the presence of mind that you had to remember everyone you interacted with, their names, the backgrounds to a certain extent, that was amazing. And that was something that was just beyond the speech that I really took to my heart. And I also am taking that spirit to implement that for myself. So it has been a lovely evening today. Thank you so much for having me, Toastmaster Sagarika. Thank you so much for hosting us, Worldling Toastmasters Club. And thank you so much for Toastmaster Niva and Toastmaster Soros for organizing this session for the benefit of all Toastmasters. Over to you, Toastmaster Sagarika. Oh yeah. I would like to invite the timer for that. I think you can do that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I would like to request our timer, Toastmaster Paya Limbu, to present her report.
Thank you. So we have Toastmaster Arakshan, table topic speaker, 2 minutes 23 seconds. Toastmaster Krishna, time is 1 minute 50 seconds. Toastmaster Minal, 2 minutes 20 seconds. Toastmaster Shushmita, 1 minute 6 seconds. Toastmaster Dilip, 1 minute 27 seconds. Since we didn't have any speaker today, no evaluation, right? So we go to the guest speaker, and Toastmaster Sunny Baral spoke for 40 minutes, 2 seconds. Yeah, it's good actually. Right. You before Rick for everyone. Yeah. And the general evaluator, Toastmaster was 3 minutes 51 seconds. Toastmaster of the evening was 8 minutes, together with everything. Toastmaster Sagarika. And Toastmaster, I think, do I have to give the grammarian to? Okay. So the grammarian was, I think, 2.20 seconds, and the R counter was 1 minute. Let's say 20 seconds, and timer myself was 1 minute 30 seconds.
Thank you, Toastmaster Paya, for your report. I would like to request you all to give your vote for better role players, that is tag team, timer, R counter, grammarian, and table topic master. I would like to request our ballot counter, Toastmaster Madan, collect the ballot. However, the art of However, the art of public speaking is certainly evolving, even if sometimes remain the same. Persuading isn't the only objective of speeches today. Instead, they can be used to educate, inspire, express feelings, or just provide a creative outlet. With that note, I would like to request our ballot counter, if he's not ready. Chocolates? More questions? I have to write the question. I have only chocolates. There is a jelly. I don't have chocolates. A jelly and a chocolate.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. My question is. Okay.
says like Better Role Taker Award. So any guesses who won the award?
Grammarian.
Yeah, I think it's
I think the starting word is similar, but let's announce the name, and the winner is Grammarian Toastmaster Sandeep Kapoor.
Oh, I have to vote. I is happy winning this. So it is very important in a meeting to have a grammarian. So kudos to the post, to the role of grammarian. And thank you, Area Director, District Director, and Toastmasters Shahid. And it was amazing. Thank you.
Once again, huge congratulations to the winners, and as Toastmaster Arakshan said, attending the meeting, we are all winners. And with this victorious heart, let me hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the evening.
Without any further delay, I would like to request our closing presiding officer, who is none other than Toastmaster Arakshan Rizal. He is the president at North Mandu Toastmaster Club and Division PQD of Division K. Chartered accountant in making, an educational trainer and co-founder at Marga Startup and Testy Trials. An aspiring human. I would like to give the stage to Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sagarika. I had a wonderful time in this meeting, and I hope everyone here had a wonderful time. Did we have a wonderful time, everyone? Yes! I think Toastmaster Sahil deserves even louder yes. Did we have a wonderful time? Yes! So, firstly, I would like to thank our area director, Toastmaster Niva, for coordinating all the clubs of Area K1 for organizing this meeting. Thank you, Toastmaster Soros, for helping her coordinate this meeting. And definitely, I would have to thank Toastmaster Sahil for that wonderful session. I learned a lot. And I think if anyone wants to learn something from Toastmaster Sahil, you can always reach out to him. So promoting my areas and divisions to actually use this the things that we learned in the speech crafting session. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sahil. Actually, I am in loss of words as to the impact that this session had on me. So thank you so much. And this is the first joint meeting of all the areas of Area K1, and I look forward to actually coordinating and conducting more joint meetings of our area. And I hope the camaraderie between the clubs and the members between our clubs grows. I had a wonderful time. Thank you so much, everyone. And with that, I'd like to adjourn the meeting, and I would like to ask if there is a cover charge, because I do not know. So there's no cover charge. So such a wonderful meeting. Actually, I'm really excited because I got to be part of this meeting. So with this, I adjourn the meeting, and we'll be taking a group picture.